Yo, so do y'all want to look like this man right here? Yo, do y'all want to have Cheeto tails? I got y'all. Alright, so today I'm gonna show you guys how to, farm overnight, or how to AFK farm your tailed beasts. This is the way I got my Jin Cloak, because there's no way I'm gonna farm this while I'm at my computer, because this takes hours, bro. And of course the fastest way is gonna be, on your computer and actually doing quests to level them up. But bro, I'd rather do this overnight than actually wasting my time and doing this for like 5 hours straight, when I could just go to bed, sleep, wake up, and already have my Jin Cloak. Alright, so now there's two methods to this, guys. So there's a method to using the Reaper Death Seal, and then there's a method to not using the Reaper Death Seal. If you got the Reaper Death Seal, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have a lot better time leveling up than someone that does not have the Reaper Death Seal. Alright, so if you don't have the Reaper Death Seal, I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys what it does right now. This is what the Reaper Death Seal does. Look at my mode. It basically gives me back 1000 mode every time I hit something. So if I hit 2 logs, then I get 2k mode back, and it's on a 40-second cooldown. You could basically not run out of mode with this jutsu. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to explain to you guys what you can do while a low level and what you can do as a high level Jin Cloak user. Now if you just got a Jin Cloak, you're at like level 50 or level 0, right, and you just have the first tail of your Jin Cloak, the abilities that you will need to use to be able to get the maximum XP out of this method is the hold right click, you press Q, and you do a RAR, which gives you a good amount of XP, and then the Z move, which is your Jin move. So you're gonna be using those two abilities for your leveling. Now for a high level Jin Cloak person that already has the Endoskeleton but does not have the Biju Cloak, let me show you guys the method that you could be doing to level up your cloak super fast while you're doing this. Now actually, when you reactivate your mode, the Endoskeleton form, you actually deal damage. Bang, you see that? It's a 9k damage. So every time you activate the form, you do that little RAR. Now let me show you guys the XP on here. I got 80,000 XP, right? If I do this, bang, there you go. Now I should have 85,000. There you go. So this gives you 5k XP every time you do it. Really, really good XP. And of course you also got your RAR. There you go, that's the RAR. And you also got your Biju Bomb. So as a higher level person that has an Endoskeleton, you have a move that you could keep spamming to get a lot of XP. So the higher level you are, it's actually going to be faster to level up, because you can just keep spamming this. Alright, so let's get into the AFK method. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Now you're going to be using Tiny Task. I have the link in the description below. A lot of people use Tiny Task. Probably like most of the people that AFK are using Tiny Task. It is like the most simple thing to use. You might even have a friend that has it and he uses it. Now another thing, don't be scared about Tiny Task having like viruses stuff. It does not have any of those, because I would not be using it if it did, because I would be scared about my computer, because this is what I use to make videos with, bro. I would not mess up my computer. So yeah, I have Tiny Task. Alright, so let me show you guys how to set it up. Okay, so once you got Tiny Task open, you want to go into your settings, which is prefs right here. Now these settings right here, do not worry about that, because this is for the speed of how fast you want it to repeat. Just leave it at default, which is 1x, so 1 times. Continuous playback, be sure to check mark that. Continuous playback will keep doing it infinitely. Now what set playback loop is that it's going to keep repeating amount of times that you put in. So if I put in like 100 times, then it's going to keep repeating this loop for 100 times. But I'm just going to do continuous playback, because continuous playback is infinite, so I'm just okay with infinite. If you want to do it 1000 times, you could do it 1000 times. Now the recording hotkey, I would say you should put it at print screen. Now yeah, you're gonna probably take 2-3 pictures while doing this. That's not a big deal, you can just delete it later on. It's not gonna keep taking pictures, so don't worry about that. Then your playback hotkey, you need your playback hotkey at F8. F12 is not good, because Roblox starts recording at F12, so F8 is where it's at. Now the most important thing, all of this is important, this is the only it will work. You need to use these hotkeys, because Shinobi Life doesn't let you use your mouse to click record and play. So now one thing that's most important is always have it on always on top. So there you go, have it on always on top. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna teach you guys the Reaper Death Seal method, but first I want to explain one more thing before we begin. One thing, you're gonna make sure that when you're actually recording your loop and everything, your inputs, make sure you do not move your camera left or right, or make sure you also do not move your character. Do not do either of those, because then it will keep repeating that movement. So let's say if you moved it left a little bit, then it will always move it left a little bit, and eventually it will just mess up, or it would like flip out. It would go like this. Yeah, so don't do that. Let's get into it. So with the Reaper Death Seal method, first what you want to do is actually activate your mode before you begin the loop. Okay, so now that I got my form on, also guys, I'm not doing this quickly. I'm gonna do this a little bit slower so that you guys can understand what's going on. So now that you got your form on, you're gonna of course press print screen so that you can start recording. There you go. Now I'm recording. What you're gonna do after you click recording, you're gonna go ahead and use Reaper Death Seal right away. After that, Reaper Death Seal actually uses up a bit of chakra, so you're gonna charge chakra real quick. There you go. And then after that, you're gonna start spamming the abilities of your mode. So now we're gonna do the roar, then we're gonna do the Bijou bomb. There you go. And then you're just gonna keep spamming the transformation until all the cooldowns are back. You're gonna keep doing this until the Reaper Death Seal is back. So as you can see, I have 5 seconds remaining. And then now I'm gonna just use these abilities real quick. The Bijou bomb real quick. There you go. Okay, so now that the Reaper Death Seal is back, I'm gonna press print screen again one more time to stop the recording. So now that I have that recorded, all I gotta do is just press F8 and this should work. So now I'm gonna go ahead and press F8 guys, and this should be working. There you go. It should start with Reaper Death Seal. The hell, Reaper Death Seal was like freaking out from. It was like falling through the ground. Okay, so there we go. We got our mode back. Now it's charging the chakra back that we lost, and now it should start spamming the moves. There you go. Okay, so yeah, it's doing the roar and everything. Right now I'm not touching my keyboard or my mouse, and it's just doing it by itself. Now the reason why you want to redo it once your Reaper Death Seal is off cooldown again, you want to pause it and then finish the recording, is because the Reaper Death Seal, you need to activate it as soon as you start the recording, because every time you start it, you're gonna get back that 2k MD that you lost. Watch, look. See, I'm missing 1000 MD. Now it's gonna pause the recording. Well, it's gonna repeat it because I have it on continuous playback, or I probably don't have it on continuous playback. Okay, I did not have it on continuous playback. So yeah, so if I press it again, it's just gonna use Reaper Death Seal. There you go. And yeah, it's gonna keep repeating it. So if you want it to continue infinitely, be sure to have it on continuous playback. Now if you want to pause this, all you gotta do is just press print screen. You could also use your mouse to stop it. You could just go ahead and click on rec or play or whatever just to stop it. So you could use your mouse as well if you want. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys the method without the Reaper Death Seal. Now you can get a lot out of it as well, just like with the Reaper Death Seal, but you're just not going to be getting that constant XP. You're going to pause for a bit because you don't have MD infinitely. So what you're going to do, of course, is you're going to make sure that you're in base form. Do not start recording in your mode. You want to be in your base form. Make sure you're in your base form, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and press recording. There we go. So now it's recording. Now I'm going to turn on my mode. Okay, let's go and quickly turn it on. At the same time, I'm not moving my character or my screen or camera, so make sure you don't do that. All right, so now I'm gonna continue spamming all my abilities until all my MD runs out. So you're gonna keep spamming all your stuff until your MD runs out, guys. Alright you guys, so now that we're almost out of MD, as you can see, we're at 600. We're almost out. Now the reason why you're doing this is because once you're out of MD, what you're gonna do is you're not gonna pause the recording. You're actually gonna wait for it to fully recharge back to 10,000. And now the reason why you're gonna wait for it to recharge to 10,000 is because after it's at 10,000, you're gonna stop the recording. Once you stop the recording, you click on play, then it's gonna reactivate your mode, and then it's gonna continue doing that, and then your mode is gonna run out, then it's gonna wait for it to recharge, then it's gonna repeat activating your mode again, attacking the log, and then it's just gonna keep doing that over and over again. So that's why we're doing this, because we don't have the Reaper Death Seal to keep on our mode, so we're gonna wait for it to recharge, and that's the reason why Reaper Death Seal is better, because you gotta wait a bit for that XP. While with Reaper Death Seal, you could just keep getting it constantly. There you go. Now it's at 10,000. So if I were to press play real quick, Now it should activate my mode. There you go, it's activating my mode, as you can see, and it should start spamming the moves. Yeah, there you go, it's spamming the moves. There you go, see? So this works as well. Simple as hell, pretty easy to set up. It's actually easier than the Reaper Death Seal. You gotta do less stuff, but the Reaper Death Seal is just better. Alright, well anyway guys, that's pretty much it for this method, guys. Comment down below what you think about the method. Now also, I want to say is that if you have a computer that could barely run Roblox, like if you literally put down your Roblox onto one graphics and you're barely able to run it, like you're lagging, don't even try it, okay? Don't even try this method. You're not gonna be able to do it. You're gonna lag, because bro, if you're lagging with one graphics and then you want to auto click with a, you know, with a program and stuff, it's not gonna work out for you. So don't even try doing it if you can barely run Roblox. Like, it's not gonna end well for you. Well, if you guys enjoy this method, you know, and it worked for you, be sure to like and subscribe, you know. And also, if you're confused about the method, you know, hit me up on Discord. I'll answer you, and I'll actually, you know, VC with you. I'll call you, you could share your screen, and I'll teach you personally how to do it. Like, I'll walk you through it step by step. Alright, well that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.